it's MK and welcome to week 3 of Kit Conspiracy in April 2024. And I am here to share with you guys week 3's kit, which is Good Vibrations by Pretty Little Studio. Now, I have to tell you guys, first of all, thank you for your patience with Pretty Little Studio printing these and getting them out. I noticed that other people were also getting theirs mailed out to them as well. So I think that they are, I love this company. They are great to work with as a customer or as a partner in a business and whatnot. And I just want to say thank you for your patience. I did order extras of these, so they are in the shop, kitted up just like this. If you guys are interested, they're ready to ship out, good to go. But this is such a cute collection. It really is. And the more and more I play with Kit Conspiracy, the more surprised I am at what kits show up for Kit Conspiracy, because it gets me out of my grungy, dull, outdoorsy, brown and green color scheme, right? It really does. And look at this. There's no brown in this collection whatsoever. So I'm super excited. All right, let's break into this. It will be packaged up exactly how we see it here. So super excited for this collection. And I could not wait. As soon as I got the, it won't come out. As soon as I got the email about this collection, I called Janet and said, we have to have this. This is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna set off to the side here. We're gonna go through the papers first. Actually, it's easier for me to go this way. So the first thing that we have is a couple loose sheets of paper, and then we have a pack of paper. So in the loose sheets of paper, we have this one here that's called Daydreams by Good Vibrations, and it is this awesome hexagon. You can cut these hexagons up, you can leave it as is, you can cut along one of the edges and get the hexagonal edge going on. I love this paper, and they are single-sided. So these loose sheets are single-sided. This one here is You Got This, and it looks like brick wall. Isn't that cool? And then this color here is like a mint green color. There it is. So it's a very neat color combination. I really do like this color combination, even though it's on the pink side, really. And then this right here is called Happy Place. You've got this nice orange with the little crosses or X's, plus signs, however you want to say it. And again, all of them are single-sided. And then this pack here has double-sided papers in it. So it is our first time getting some double-sided. Oh, and look at that. You get bonus cut-aparts. I did not know that. Isn't that fun? Bonus. I love it when I find no waste packaging and bonuses, you guys. I really, really do. That makes me so happy. So I'm going to flip this over. Here it is. It even says double-sided. I love the ingenuity that they put into their packaging. I really do. It's super cute. So here's a piece of paper right here. Again, no waste packaging. So you get this cute little pink polka dot on the front cover sheet. You get this awesome rainbow, but it's like fuzzy. You remember the TV back in the day when it wouldn't come into focus because you're messing with the rabbit ears on top? That's what this looks like. So fun. I like this. And then on the other side is a bunch of polka dots. I love that. Every time I say the word polka dot, it reminds me of that Blue's Clues where his name was Polka Dot. He had a little friend, a stuffed animal that's name was Polka Dot. And when he came to life in the little puppet show, that's all he ever said was polka dot, polka dot. And so that's every time. I'm sorry. Here is Never Better. What was this one called? This one's called Happiness. I don't know if I said that or not. This one's called Never Better, and you've got the little, almost like quilt squares is what it looks like to me. Super fun. And then on the other side is, oh, I love this. It looks like the paint swatches you get from the paint store, right? From Home Depot. So you've got that one. And the color goes all the way down into the branding strip. So it's no waste packaging again. So that's gonna be fun. This one's super fresh. And I love the burst. I love that. It's almost like you can get two layouts out of one, because you can cut these out and use them on one, and cut these out and use them on another one. Super fun. On the other side are yellow hearts. Then we've got Think Positive, and you've got these little curly Q, almost look like burners on an old stove of the daisies going on. I know, I think of weird stuff, don't I? And this again looks like your TV out of focus back in the day, but it's little lines. That's all that is. Super fun design. I like that. This one's Enjoy Life. You got that watercolor swashy look. Super fun. And the other side are these elongated rainbows. Oh, that'll be fun to fussy cut out and make a scalloped page out of. Super fun. So you've got that. Play It Cool. Has these lines in them. And then on the other side, this was my favorite paper out of all of them, are these mint stars. Now in the picture, I thought they were gray, but in real life, they're mint. So that's exciting. Exciting. And then here is the opposite of the front page. It's pink with white polka dots, and it's called Good Stuff. And the other side is the lines that look like they were drawn with a with a marker that had no ink in it. It's got the they're not perfect solid. That's what I love about this collection, is it's not solid lines. It's, I don't know, it's like out of focus. This is a gorgeous piece of paper. Oh my gosh, it even looks amazing on camera. It's called Starry Eyed. And then the other side is almost like a wood grain, but again, it's out of focus. It is so fun. So fun. And then look at all the cut parts you get on the back side. You get a whole thing of labels and these really cool things that'll be punched out with a 1-inch punch. That is so fun. Simple cuts, 1-inch punch. Oh my gosh. I love that. How fun. Okay. Then inside here, we got more cut aparts. So this one here is just like little journaling spots and tabs and oh, I'm sorry. I was out of frame. So these ones are called The Details. This one here is called Positive Vibes, and it's just a bunch of tiny words. I love that. Absolutely love that. And then what we have here, this one is called Hey There Labels. And again, no waste packaging, because we have all of these really fun striped print on the package, sorry. And then we've got a bunch of labels, so long labels. I love the mixed labels like this. So we've got oval labels, rounded rectangle labels, circle labels, square labels. How many times can I say the word label? Lots of times. Okay, the little oval ones and the circle ones. I love a good mix of labels. I really do. So this is going to be super fun and super cool to add to our layouts. And again, I'm not putting anything back into its packaging because I usually just use my little cups and trays and saucers and things like that. I'm going to open this one next because this one is the Wildflower die cuts. Grab the whole thing. I love it when their packaging matches. So like all of these have the stripes in the back, which means I can use 3 small photos and they all get the same photo mat in the back. So that makes me super happy too. I know, baby. So again, we've got the burner looking daisies. I don't know why it looks like an old stove burner. Okay, maybe I'm losing it. Or a neon sign. That's a better way to put it. But these are awesome. They're retro a little bit. But I really do like these little flowers. They are so pretty in their own way. They are very pretty. This one here says wild flower, and the O in flower is a flower. And then you've got 2 little circles that have the flowers in them as well. So there is that. And last but not least is this one. And the only reason why I saved this for last is because it has a lot of little goodies that are more like icons. than they are labels and flowers and things. So again, we've got the same packaging, which I love. And we've got this one that looks almost like the Pixar ball. Good days and bad days. Little hearts. Little hexagons. I love the star. Oh my gosh. And then just a bunch of words. Another little flower. You can do it. See, very, very positive going on. This one's got a little cloud underneath it. Oh my god, that's super cute. More little banners that say really awesome words. More little heart or flowers. Seize today. Oh, I like that one. Instead of seize the day. I like it when people change up the words on phrases that you're used to saying. Another star. Oh, that makes me happy that I get 2. More little banners. The good stuff. Let me throw that out real quick. Oh my god, that's cute. More little hearts. Another hexagon piece. Oh, I like the fact that I got 3 little flowers. Beautifully you. I love that. Love this. More little hearts. Sending all my love. And then recorded. So fun little goodies. Absolutely. Just a great little package of good stuff, you guys. It really is. It really is just a good mix of everything. Labels and banners and words and of course the hearts. I'm gonna have to figure something out with the hearts, who knows, but I'll be okay. It'll be fine. All right, so I am gonna go and pick out some photos for these papers and build some page kits with you guys really quick, so that way I can get some really cool layouts going for you guys. All right, I will be right back. Okay, I am back from picking out my photos, and in all honesty, this kit really gave me positive vibes. Sorry, I had to do it. So I went with a couple retreats that I went on to in 2022. So I've got 3 layouts that are going to be super fun for retreats, a double page layout or a possible companion page. I don't really remember. Yeah, it might be a companion page, might be a double page, I'm not really sure. And then, of course, this is Puppy Week, so I've got that. Oh, I've also got all my notes. Hang on, please hold. So I've got my leftover layout from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days. This was from day 19 by Ruth Lewenden. So I've got that there. I've got my puppies on the 18th of April. And then I've got my mixed media layout, which we're scrap lifting a layout from Angelica de Bruin. And then I also have my stamps, scraps to embellishments on Saturday. That is Circus. Now I'm not really sure if I really don't have a circus related, unless I do, unless I do the scrapbook things. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this with what I've got going on, but I'll put that off to the side and we will see. But it was a note that I had. And then these Angelica Scrap Lift actually works really well with this collection and is fabulous. So okay, please hold. So this is the layout that was chosen for Mixed Media Mayhem on the 20th, I think? No, 19th. So I've got this one. She does a single layout or a single photo and then a bunch of circles which match these little florally bits really, really well. So I'm wondering how I can incorporate all of that. I've got all the embellishments here all set up and ready to go. I've got my cut aparts. I should cut these out. I'm not really sure yet. And then I've got all of my papers. Now I do have to say I have not put my papers down on the side that I want to use them. So I figured it's going to be a lot of flipping, flapping, oh my god, all over the place. So I've got all of my papers spread out. I'm going to keep my phone handy right here. So when I get to this, I'm not really sure because I only have 2 single photos. This one is already assigned a day. And then I've got my good friend, she actually found one of my other good friends' little gifts of, she leaves racks all over the city of things that she's made. And so my friend found one and posted it on her story on Facebook, and it was so super fun that I knew both of them, and I was so excited for both of them. I shared it with my girlfriend who doesn't follow my other friend, and it was just super fun. So anyways, and I'll go more into detail when I get to that. So I'm wondering if maybe this one might do it, or if I try to stretch it out a little bit more. And this one has 3 photos, this one has 2 photos, which I think might work too, because I can shrink this down even more. So I think I'll do these ones for I think I'll do these ones for the scrap lift. I really do. Whoops. Doesn't work if I turn everything over. So this is the 19th. This is the 18th. And then I have this one scheduled for Tuesday. So then I have a Monday. And which one am I going to do for Tuesday? So this one here has got a huge title. And then small little photos in a frame. So I have lots of photos here, but they're not small. Okay. And I love all my friends, so they're getting put on YouTube. Sorry, not sorry, actually. That one is 2. This is where I don't know if I'm going to split it up or not, so I'm not sure. Yet, here I've got 3 photos going this way. And I can probably shrink up those to go along here. I could probably do that. Or I've got my daughter's hair that is 3, and she was practicing her braids for a dance. So I could do that. And then, of course, yeah. This one might be Saturdays, since I could probably do the embellishments, but they won't probably be circus related, and I'll probably just end up doing embellishments. So this one or this one? I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay, and that one is Tuesday, so then I need a Wednesday photo. So Wednesday will be this one. This one is Saturdays. Oops, that's why it was up there. And then this one, Monday, and this one's Tuesday. So this is the photos we're going to start with for Monday, which is just a super fun, I call it a local crop, but it's not really a crop. So yeah, we are going to get going, and I'm not going to talk through picking the papers or anything. In fact, I'm going to fast forward because this is getting a little chatty and a lot of nowhere. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, I am definitely, gosh, I'm loving this. Okay, fast forwarding to pick out the papers and get going on all of this. With all this high energy paper, I really wanted to go all out with the positive vibes and the rainbows and, just the energy that this paper put out. So for my first layout, especially with the selfie that I was taking with my best friend, I really wanted to go all out, and I chose this burst paper with the rainbow paper. I'm not really sure exactly where it's going to lead me, but that's where I wanted to start. Like, I instantly got an idea for this burst paper, but I'm not really sure. So when it comes to picking out the embellishments, I am just going to go with what the mood is in the photos. And so for this one, I've got perfect, awesome, happy, love this, good stuff, because I am hanging out spending the weekend with my girlfriends, right? I am doing the things that I love to do. I can scrapbook if I want to. I can mingle and mix if I want to. I mean, the weekend is mine. I had no rules, I
I don't want to say regulations, but I just didn't have a schedule. And I love going to retreats because I don't have a schedule. I don't have to be somewhere at a specific time. I don't have to do things at a specific time. And so I really wanted that sort of energy in my layouts as well, especially when it comes to scrapbook retreat layouts. I just really want it to feel like a really good time, right? So that's why I picked all the things that I did. At first, I didn't really matter much with the matchy-matchy because I have a rainbow. I picked out a rainbow and I didn't know exactly if I could put everything along the rainbow line or whatnot. So when it comes to my daughter's layouts, I always pick a little bit of pink because that's like pink and purple are her favorite colors. And of course, we all know purple's really hard to find within scrapbooking. So I always gravitate more towards the pink. And when I was looking for things to do, I thought, okay, well, there's a lot of these pink little circles. I need to cut them eventually. So I went to my punch and pulled out a 1 1/4. Previously, I thought that they were just 1-inch punches, but 1 1/4 was the perfect punch to not have any white space, not have anything. And so after I punched out all those circles, I realized now the direction that I wanted to go, especially with the polka dot background. I've got all these little circles. I've got all these little flowers. I mean, I could definitely make this layout super fun, with the different directions. And then I went to my packaging, realizing that now I can have a cool little rainbow as well and bring in some more of those colors because I really wanted to use that Beautifully You title-ish because of my daughter trying, her hardest to do what she can with her hair. She's always messing with her hair. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in, she's just trying to find unique and different things to do with her lot of hair that she has, which lucky duck. Cora and I weren't blessed with all that hair. What's the heck? So anyways, also, too, I realized that I was going to need to bring in a third piece of paper to do all the matting that was in the sketch for that day. So with this photo, I wanted to go with the bees. I definitely wanted to get the yellows and the oranges and maybe a little bit of black going on in this layout because she's got orange hair. She uses that font that matches that orange background. And then, of course, bees are yellow. So I really wanted to reach out for those specific colors. And, of course, I am cutting out all the stuff as I go along. I don't know why I did not pre-cut it, you guys. I apologize. It does take a little bit longer because I didn't have everything already pre-cut. But I thought maybe it would be simple for me to just slice and dice as I moved along instead of cut it all and then come back to you and show that it's all done and cut. So anyways, that was again another fast layout to put together because I knew the color scheme and the vibe that I wanted to go. This one here I have a little struggle because it's just puppies hanging out on the kitchen while I'm making lunch one day. I'm babysitting my corgis. I call them my corgis, but they don't technically belong to me. I'm just the cool aunt that they get to come hang out with when mom and dad need to take a long extended vacation. So, but it is super fun. My Roscoe, the tongue you can see in the background, absolutely loves it when his friends come over and hang out with him. But I gotta say, if they stay any longer than a week, he is exhausted with them short little legs moving constantly. And he takes about a week to revive and just be lazy because he's like, wow, those puppies really kicked my bum. So I also went into my die cut stash and think that I'm going to cut out these stars with the die cut. I haven't really thought that through yet, but I thought I would put the die cut in there just in case. For this one here, I have to keep in mind that I'm scrap lifting for my challenge. And I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate all of the elements. Now, this one does take a little bit longer, and I go away and I come back and I go away and I come back because every little time that I look at, or every time I look at the inspiration layout, there's a little bit more that I see. That's one of the things I love about mixed media, you guys, is because the longer you look, the more you get to see what was included in the layout, or what was, added to, and all that stuff. And it just, it's the depth and dimension without actually, physical dimension that I just love about these types of layouts. So in there, I realized she uses a huge font. So I went and pulled out some Tim Holtz letters. She's got some stamping going on. She's got the alphabets with twine wrapped around it. So I'm going to go get twine that matches. And I happen to have this twine that was gifted to me on our cruise hanging out. So I was like, oh, that is perfect. It matches. Oh my gosh. Then I needed ink, but she also uses a stencil. And so now I need to figure out what ink I want to do with my stencil. And I really wanted to match that mint color. I really did. And there was no way I was going to match it. So I matched the color right underneath it, and I was happy, but I'm still going to try one more time for that mint. And I know that if I go through my swatch, I will find something that matches very closely. But here it is. It's called Worn Old Paper, that ended up being the better match if it's oxidized. So what I'll end up having to do is figure out how to oxidize it before putting it through the stencil. I also went ahead and pulled out the closest salmon color that is underneath the pink stripe to try and get that. I was just verifying whether or not the Tim Holtz ones or the smoothie color was the best, and I really like the smoothie color. Now, keep in mind also that when you put an ink down, it dries a little bit either lighter or darker once it is fully dried. So don't trust the fresh ink color. And then I went out and picked out a stencil without you guys knowing it. It was a super secret. And of course, I picked out a white background. So the last two papers I knew I was going to end up using together because I just thought that they were fabulous, even on the screen together before we picked out this collection. And it's absolutely perfect for these photos. Now, I don't have all the photos spread out because I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be using all the photos. I don't know if I'm going to be using just the cluster up there where we have a fourth friend, or whether it's just me, Sandy, and Janet in those photos. So I'm not really sure exactly, but with that color, I went ahead and started pulling in all those color elements and everything like that. I'm going to add two black cardstocks because I'm not sure if this is going to be a 2-page stretched out or 2 companion pages. I have no clue still what I plan on. I just know the colors I wanted to use, and they were perfect with what we were wearing. I mean, look at how well Sandy's shirt matches that hexagon. And then the pink brought in by Cindy. She loves doing that to me to make me use those pinks. Thank you, Cindy. And that is what I have for you guys. I picked out 6 layouts. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, I can get to all 6 of them with my super busy schedule. I found a couple more blue flowers that I thought would go really well as well. And then I'm just going to bring back all of the kits that I made, or page kits, plus share with you guys all of my leftovers. I have 1 piece of paper left over, a couple embellishments, and that's it. So thank you so much, and let's see what I can do with these kits.